here, and welcome to my channel. Hey, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. I feel strong because guess what I did? I mowed my lawn, which isn't such a big deal except that I use a push-powered lawnmower and my lawn was neglected for 2 months, so it was like a foot tall grass in a lot of the areas, and it took me an hour and a half to mow, so that was pretty fun, but I got blisters on my hand. And well, have y'all ever used liquid skin before? I'm almost positive that it's just super glue, like mixed with maybe some iodine because it's blue. It's working though, like that's not infected at all. Anyways, I would like to ask for your help. Please, I'm trying to get about, I'm going to say 75 subscribers by the end of this year. I would love for that to happen. So if you could go ahead and subscribe or even just like and comment this, maybe share it if you end up liking the video. That would be really great. I would just, thank you. Thank you so much. But anyways, onto the video. So it's gonna be kind of an awkward, weird concept. I just want to put my hair up in a bun, multiple buns. I just want to see how many buns this ponytail can hold. Does that make any sense? I hope that I can get at least 10 in there, but that's doubtful. And basically, I'm looking for my bun to look like a topiary. Alright, like just... yeah. First thing first, and I'm sure this has already been featured as a hairstyle, but it's just a little top knot. Bam, wham, thank you, hair goddess ma'am. Wow. Got some flyaway strays back there though. Anyways, yes, so it's one bun in one ponytail. I'm just going to take this and section it in half, and let's just I'm just gonna put it up in a ponytail bun. This be considered a hairstyle. It's reminiscent of the octopus bun. So yeah, so we have a double bun. How's it look? Is it, I think it is kind of nice looking. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see many people walking around like that. I don't know if I want to take this and then just split these in half, or if I want to just go with 3. I think I'm gonna go with 3. We'll see how this works. So, I have this. 3. We're on 3.
Yep, that's 3, alright.
For this next one, I'm just going to section it off in half, and then I'll section these ones off in half, but as I go, because I feel like it'll be a lot easier to manage. And we're going on to the 4 bun. Alright, okay. We're getting somewhere. Kinda, I mean, I'm feeling kind of 4-leaf cloverish. Just the 4 and the circles is getting to me, so Perhaps that might be the name. I don't know. Yeah. This is number 4. 4 buns and 1 ponytail. I don't know how I'm gonna section this off. 3 is pretty easy because I'm used to it because braids, but 5 isn't really, I don't know, it's just a little bit smaller than the 4, so I guess I'm just going to have to try and keep them even. 3, 4, 5. Let's see, this one is thick and this one is a little thinner than the rest of them. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna have to take from this one and move it over to this one. And I guess I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. I feel like there's some awkward gapping in here. Like, what is that though? I'm a bit concerned that it's getting into like Bantu knot territory. And if y'all aren't worried about it, I'm not worried about it, but I know some people are a bit offended just by me having dreads. So, but the Bantu knot, I feel like, is a cultural specific type of hairstyle. But yeah, and then there's this centerpiece. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I think I have the perfect thing to put there. This is a little flower. It's a hair clip and a pin. I got it probably from, what is it called? Charlotte Russe, like years ago, 8 at the most or the least. So I'm just going to put this right in the center there. And so yeah, that I feel is pretty cute. Putting that flower in my hair gave me an idea. And the next is 6
Buns.
So I'm going to try and make this look like a flower. And I'm going to split it up similar to how I did the 4, but I'm going to split it from 3s. I'm sectioning my hair out into 3, and then I'll be splitting those in half to create 6 sections in the ponytail. I think the most difficult part is going to be the center of the flower. I'm just going to have to choose the piece that is closest to the top. Right? That makes sense, right? I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. Onwards to the 6th bun. Yeah, they're definitely looking more like Bantu knots now, and honestly, I should have been getting ready for work like 6 minutes ago, so I'm gonna have to clean up all of this baby hair action, and I think I'm just gonna wear this to work, and I'll have to see y'all later, but this is what it looks like at the moment. To get the whole thing down for y'all to see, but yeah, I'll have to see y'all later. If any of this angles or background changes, that's why. And yeah. And we're back. how's it going? All right. So, where were we? We were on six buns on top of my head, and they're definitely getting to look like Bantu knots, but I did some thinking over the time that I was at work, and I think Bantu knots, they're twisted and then wrapped around to the bottom, where buns, they're twisted and then kind of wrapped, and they just form a thing. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. I would love to know the difference. The technical stuff would be ever so helpful to know. Anyways, so I guess start off with the 7. I think I'm going to separate it into 6. No, I'm going to separate it into 8 because it just seems easier, and then I'll combine them that way and just even it into 7. It makes sense in my head, so I'm weird that way, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna start using some of these micro hair ties. I'm just gonna bun them up a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. I definitely think we're going to have to start doing some sort of something in terms of forming it. So we have 5 on the outside and 1 in the middle last time. So I think I'm gonna try and I'll do 1 in the middle and then 6 on the outside. Okay, so we have something going on top of my head. There is definitely something going on there. Also, this one is a lot more cuter. It's a lot cuter than the one that I wore to work yesterday, which honestly I think is something, even this one, it's a bit awkward for a almost 30-year-old to be putting on their head, but hopefully I think this next one is going to fix that, because I'm going to try and put 3 buns in the middle and 5 around that. Maybe that'll help, maybe it won't, I don't know, but eventually it's going to start looking like a bun. I don't know, it just looks like I have something placed on top of my head. Next off is going to be 8, and I'm just going to section this into 2 sections. I'm gonna leave this one down like this. Yeah, and then I'm going to section this into 2, and then section this into 2. And just, I guess I'll just go from there. Well, I think I have 2 up on that top, but hopefully it's a good, like, sectioning for bun placement or whatever, but yeah. Next we're gonna try and do 9, and I'm just gonna see where it gets placed. I might try and make a box, like, row of 3s, just to, I think it might be kind of interesting and cute and different. We'll see. I'm gonna separate it into 3s, and then I'm gonna take those sections of 3s and separate those into 3s. And to make this square, I think I'm gonna section them kind of in like straight lines, either that way or section it like this. So, yeah. It looks almost like a square. I am just so super excited that it turned out the way it did. I mean, the middle one is a bit tall, I'll give it that, but at the same time, oh my gosh, you guys, I am I'm excited about it. So I guess next is 10 though, and I'm just gonna put it up. I'm just gonna see how it goes. We're looking like we're starting to form some sort of topiary type thing. I'm hoping that that by at least 12, it might take 15 little buns, and I'll have a nice little ball on top of my head. Oh, I'm excited! Okay, so sectioning out the 5s, I just figured out something genius, and like most times of things that are genius, very simple. So I sectioned it into 2s, and then in those 2 sections, I took one and I sectioned it into 2.5. See where I'm going with this? The other one, 2.5. Meet the halves, you got 5 equal sections. We're gonna go back to this, see y'all literally right now, right? I mean, come on. So, this is getting more towards what I'm looking for, what I want on top of my head right now at this moment. So, yeah. I don't know how to explain this one. It's close. It's not quite the cigar. It's a bit spotchy, like there could be something right there, you know, but there isn't. It's getting very close, and I'm getting very excited. Maybe 11 buns on top of my head is going to be the key. We'll see how it goes. Next is 11. I don't know how I'm going to go about this. I'll probably section it into 5s, in 2 and then 5s, and then adding 1. You guys! Oh my gosh, you guys! You guys! Ugh! Not only is this bun very comfortable to wear on top of my head, but it's looking like I want it to look. Like, the topiary is real right here. How it's looking, right? So, there aren't words for how excited I am for this. Okay? Like, I'm about to hyperventilate. I would stop here, but I am extremely curious how many mini buns I can get on top of my head in this ponytail. So we're going on to 12 next, and I guess I'm going to split my hair in half and then into thirds, and then split those thirds into halves, right? So that's 6 plus 6 is 12. Yes, okay, so I'll be back, and tee-hee. Okay, so I didn't mention how I was gonna plan them out, and technically I'm not planning the placement of any of these buns. I just have them all, you know, sectioned into 12, and I'm starting from the front of the ponytail, and I'm just kind of working my way back and pushing them and placing them where I think that they need to be to create that domed topiary type look. So, 12. I have 12 in my hair, and it's a ball. It's a ball. It's officially, I think, a topiary. Technically, it doesn't look that cute, but the mission is still on. I'm gonna skip over 13, go straight to 14, and then after that, I think I'm gonna go by 2s just because it is a lot easier to do the sectioning that way. Alright, so cue it. So I changed my mind, and I'm not gonna do anymore. I think that 14 is around the magic number, although there are some spots in the back that could be filled in just a little bit, like this right here, maybe that spot right there. To be honest, this little bun is part of this section of hair, so I kind of faked a 15. But yeah, I am extremely happy right now with how this turned out. Perhaps there will be a part 2 to this. I don't know. This right here took me close to an hour to do. So it's I'm gonna have to have a lot of time on my hands to be doing that next time, and yeah, I am really happy with this though, of how this turned out. It's just a dream come true on top of my head, you guys. I have a topiary on top of my head. So anyways, I hope that y'all have a lovely day. And now a short message from not a sponsor. I was taking out my hair from the 12, and I was left with this little bun up the top and these 3 right here, and you know, I think this is super cute, and I wanted to keep it as a hairstyle, immortalize it in this video. So yeah.